Sure, Truman, look who's here.
Wally, we're so excited. He came in.
You're playing Wally?
See you again, Wally.
That's it? It's a perfect match.
As you know, your brother Harry S. Truman is my godfather.
Frank is Harry.
I came to pay my respects to my godfather.
Ah, so he's not dead. Okay, Frank, father of Harry. That's why we have two Sheriff Truman. And Harry is
You know,
sick.
my heart is always with you. And these fine people, my parents, who I love so dearly.
Hmm.
I also came back to let my parents know, because this has been a matter of grave concern for them, that I've decided to let them do what they wish with my childhood bedroom. They want to build a study for the two of them.
Oh, that's such beautiful news, Wally.
Okay.
My shadow is always with me. Sometimes ahead, sometimes behind, sometimes to the left, sometimes to the right.
I'm not sure Andy can understand.
Or at night.
Yes, well, Wally, it's great to see you again. May the road rise up to meet your wheels.
That's a long return, Fred. Thank you. My dharma is the road. Your dharma.
Okay.
You see me, don't you?
Yep.
You were shaking.
Doggy.
Now, with her, you must die.
Dougie, you're not even dressed. Is something wrong? What's going on?
Do you want to pee?
For God's sake, what is with you? Listen, Mr. Dreamweaver, you go potty, and then let's get you dressed fast. Worse than Sunny Jim.
You don't know how to pee anymore? Oh, I'm pretty sure that you're putting it everywhere.
Do your tie. I can never get that right.
Like he can.
Sunny Jim, get going.
You have a kid? I mean, Doggy has a kid. Hmm. I'm not sure about the both. Learning how to eat now?
Here's your coffee.
Normally you love coffee. You remember how much you love coffee?
Dougie!
Hi!
He eats coffee now?
As I mentioned, Mom's still alive. This is when we found this trunk. Cocaine, machine gun, dog leg.
Oof. Are you gonna see that something is wrong? You're gonna think that after all of this time he changed a lot. For him to talk like that.
Gordon, I really, really missed spending time together.
Yes, Coop.
Gordon, I've been working undercover, working primarily with our colleague Philip Jeffries.
Philip Jeffries?
You were talking with Philip Jeffries.
I will tell you the whole story, all its twists and turns, and I was going to do so. I was a little bit behind schedule when my car veered over across the road. I need to be debriefed by you, Gordon. I was a little bit behind schedule when
Okay,
my car
just
veered
repeating the same
over
thing.
off the road and I had my accident.
Albert, I want your
I've
opinion.
left messages.
What messages were those, Coop?
Messages so Philip knows it's safe.
Albert, I want your opinion.
Gordon, when are you going to get me out of here?
Coop, these fine fellows here have sufficient cause to hold you for now.
Of course I will be exonerated in courts of law.
Very good, Coop.
I've never really left home, Gordon.
See you soon, old friend.
You're Dark Cooper, but yes, you were talking with Philip Jeffries, and the fact that they know him. I don't know what to think. But I want to know what Albert thinks.
He wasn't going to Philadelphia, he was headed west. A few people who've come in contact with him have gotten physically ill. Who is Philip Jeffries?
He's a former FBI agent.
Who disappeared weirdly, all of that.
You're wearing a wire, Tammy.
You asked me to.
Right. Go wait in the restaurant.
Albert, your reaction in prison to Cooper. I've not seen this before. Is there something you'd like to tell me?
You felt the same than me. It's weird.
I authorized Philip to give Cooper some information.
Which ones?
I thought Cooper was in trouble. At least that's what Philip said. Urgent, he said. Cooper needed this information urgently.
Did you talk to Cooper?
No.
What information did they want?
I told Philip who our man was in Colombia.
And?
A week later, that man was killed.
Oof.
No.
You knew that and you didn't say it. Meaning that you think that Cooper and Jeffries did something wrong together.
This business that we witnessed today with Cooper, I don't like it.
No.
Something's wrong.
Yes.
Could be the accident, but I don't think so. I don't think he greeted me properly, if you take my meaning.
No, he didn't.
I'm glad that you noticed it.
Albert, I hate to admit this, but I don't understand the situation at all.
Me neither.
No.
Do you understand this situation, Albert?
Blue Rose.
It doesn't get any bluer. Albert.
Yes, it's the thing, you know, into Firework with Me, they never explained it.
Person to take a look at Cooper.
That's also what Major Briggs said. I know.
I know where she drinks.
She? Okay, I have the impression that at least during this episode we have more informations. We still have a lot of questions, but we have more informations. Because first, for what's happening in Twin Peaks, that's it. We have the answer about the two Trumans. It was in fact brothers. Harry and Frank. Right there we saw Frank. Harry is sick, badly sick, something really bad apparently, but he's not dead. We have also really Bobby, who is a cop now. So that boy who did that, to Shelly at the bar, it was not him. But Bobby is a cop, and Bobby, how he reacted in front of Laura's picture, I felt sad, but at the same time I felt glad, and I appreciated the fact that even years after what happened, he's still feeling sad. It means that he truly loved her. I don't know, I felt glad about it. And maybe now he's truly gonna help Hawk with this investigation, because he knows something that Hawk didn't know about the fact that Cooper, so it seems to be Dark Cooper, visited his dad. He was the last one to see his dad alive, meaning that maybe Dark Cooper killed Major Briggs. That's what Jeffries and Dark Cooper talked about together. I mean, we don't know if it was truly Jeffries, but they talked about Major Briggs. You visited him, you didn't tell me. And in fact, if Dark Cooper visited Major Briggs, it was to kill him, and he didn't say it to Jeffries. And just to come back for Twin Peaks, we discovered Lucy and Andy's kid, who is really old now. That's so cool. The fact that it's this actor, I can't remember his name right now, but I'm glad. It's the guy from Juno, Michael something, can't remember. No matter what, I'm glad, because physically it's a good mix, for Lucy and Andy. It's functioning for me. His attitude, it's functioning also a little. But really, what? He's living on the road, discovering the world, discovering life. And he came back into Twin Peaks to visit his sweet parents and pay his respects to Twin Peaks and his friends. That was such a funny moment. So cool. But yes, let's go back to Jeffries. The fact that right there we have Albert and Gordon meeting with Dark Cooper and they feel that something is wrong, that it's so cool. The fact that Dark Cooper is using that alibi, but in fact, since the beginning, I'm working with Jeffries, undercover and all. It can't explain the cocaine, the dog bone, and also the weapon, all of that. And no matter what, Jeffries is a former FBI agent. Thanks to Albert, they had that information about an FBI guy in California, and that one got killed, so they think Albert thought, and now Gordon and Albert think that Cooper and or Jeffries killed that guy in Colombia, meaning that they're gonna suspect that undercover situation for Jeffries and Dark Cooper to be something bad, and no matter what, they think that something is bad with Cooper, with his attitude and all. I'm so glad that they saw that into Dark Cooper. But for Dark Cooper to use that alibi, I'm really like... It's weird, no? To say so many things which are in fact based on true things. The fact that he's working with Jeffries. I don't know what to think about that. Gordon meeting with Denise! I didn't think that we would have her character back. I told you since 2 episodes now, we're not spending enough time in Twin Peaks, we don't have enough of our old characters, so I thought that we would have more of them during this season 3, little by little. But I didn't think about Denise! So I'm so glad to have her, and she's a chief. Oh, I'm proud of the girl, It was so cool to have that moment with her, that conversation with Gordon. So cool. And the fact that Gordon and Albert are working together like that, it's so cool. Cooper, a real Cooper is really not present inside of his mind, and that's really an issue. And Doggy, in fact, I thought because of the prostitute, because of the fact that people were trying to kill him, I thought that the guy was into a bad business, but in fact, he had a normal life with a wife, with a kid, but at the same time, the wife said, now we're gonna have enough money to pay them And them, you know, maybe it's related to these guys who tried to kill him? I don't know. No matter what, he has a wife, he has a kid, or maybe I should say more, Dougie had a wife, had a kid, but real Cooper is stealing that from him. For me, Dougie really disappeared. Maybe he can reappear, but in fact it can't be because he has to choose. Only one of them can survive. Was he talking about Dark Cooper and Real Cooper, or was he talking about Real Cooper and Dougie? I don't know anymore. I don't know also about the chronology of time. We have the impression that everything is happening at the same time, but the fact that we're not at the same place and all, I'm wondering if at some point we're gonna have a reveal about the fact that in fact not everything is happening at the same time. Like maybe what is happening with Real Cooper happened really a long time ago. There is really a timing situation right there with Major Briggs when he died, the fire at the station, Dark Cooper who visited him just before. There is a timing situation. Blue Rose also, it's important, we saw that at the beginning of Firework With Me. They didn't want to say, all of these FBI agents, what was truly Blue Rose. That's what Major Briggs said as a cloud, you know, talking to Real Cooper into the black hole, like really saying all of these words together, it seems so weird, but it's really what happened. So what in fact? Like really what? What is Blue Rose? We're gonna have to know it. He said she, Albert. Real Cooper, you know, is so funny. He doesn't know how to dress, he doesn't know how to pee, he doesn't know how to drink, he doesn't know how to eat. He doesn't know how to smile, he doesn't know how to make that pose. And he doesn't know who he is truly and what he has to do and to have his brain functioning. When normally Cooper is known to be really clever. So it's weird to have him like that. The fact that in Twin Peaks Sheriff Department we have other cops working well with technological things and all. It's great, it's cool for them, but don't judge Andy, Hawk or old guys because of that. They are great no matter what. We have plenty of other funny situations with the jackpot lady, with, you know, things like that, which are really cool, really fun. I'm glad. Like really, I feel back into Twin Peaks for the mood of Twin Peaks, for how it's filmed, how it's written. I would want to spend more time in Twin Peaks and with the older characters, but at the same time, it's okay. It's okay, I'm okay to be out there with other people, doing other stuff. Even more because in fact, now we are spending a lot of time with Cooper, with both Coopers. And now that we have Gordon and Albert, we're going to spend a lot of time with them. So in fact, with old characters, so I'm okay with that. I really thought that at some point we would have seen Diane, but in fact, fake up. I didn't give up on that idea. Okay, I'm gonna stop this review right now, so it's all for you and for me for today, so it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.